so that it's free from tension. Adjust your sitting position so that you feel relaxed. Allow your mind to come to a standstill by gently letting it rest at the center of your body. Reflect on the merit or images of the wholesome deeds that you perform so that your mind is radiant and relaxed. Link the merit that we have accumulated in the past with what we aspire. Make sure your mind is still. Do not recite your resolution or do it forcefully, because that brings about success slowly. Instead, gently imagine what we wish to achieve like a sense deep within, similar to the way a song pops in your head naturally without effort. Make resolutions using the merit as a tool to easily achieve your goals by having these three fundamental qualities: a healthy body, sufficient wealth, and great intelligence. All this so we can lead a smooth and happy life that will allow us to help others to be happy and to easily reach their goals. After performing wholesome deeds, we should reaffirm our resolutions consistently in order to reinforce our commitment, which will ultimately affect our actions. This will allow us to proceed happily with our life and towards achieving our goals. Safeguarding our mind through meditation. In our daily lives, an array of problems of varying degrees correlating to our family circumstance, profession, education, and responsibilities can arise. When faced with problems, the methods people employ to solve them may differ according to their experience and familiarity, and with outcomes that are never predictable. However, if we are trained to examine problems with a still mind, we will be able to clearly identify their origin. This skill can be developed through the practice of meditation. Meditation refers to stopping one's mind. An unrest mind is a weak mind. When a mind is at rest, it becomes powerful, like how a focus of sunlight can ignite a flame. Meditation is for humans of all nationalities, languages, genders, and generations. Everyone can meditate. Whether we work at an office or are self-employed, our status, a housewife, or a student, and our religious affiliation, meditation is not limited to age or gender and can be easily practiced by any individual. We all have two important components, which are our bodies and minds. To have strong and powerful bodies, we need to move or exercise. To have powerful minds, we need to stop and be still. When our bodies are tired, we need to relax it by sleeping. When our minds are nervous or sensitive, we need to relax it by meditating. Simple meditation instructions can be divided into 6 steps. Sit in a relaxing position with the right leg on the left leg and right hand on the left hand. The index finger of your right hand should just touch your left thumb. Close your eyes gently, like how you would fall asleep while keeping your back up straight. Examine parts of your body. Make sure that no part is being too stressed. If you feel so, move your body slightly so that your circulation is good. That way, we would not feel any aches. Adjust your feelings so that you feel relaxed and clear. You may think of nature, river, mountains, sky, or cloud. Or imagine that you are alone in the space with no humans, animals, or things surrounding you. You have no bonds or worries, be it education, family, work, or any other thing. Visualize a crystal ball, the sun, the moon, or any other star in the middle of your stomach, so that your mind lingers there and not wander elsewhere. Suppose you have two strings. Pull one string tightly from the navel straight through to the back of your body. Now pull the other string across from your right side straight through to your left side, such that both strings interact at the middle of your body. The point of the intersection is the size of the end of a pin. Now suppose you place two fingers, one on top of the other at the intersection. This is then the location of the seventh base. For those who feel stress when you visualize, you can just skip this process. Instead, just bring your mind to stop at the seventh base of the mind or in the middle of your body. Repeat the mantra Samma Arahang to yourself. Samma means correctness, while Arahang means purity. Feel as if the sound is coming from the seventh base of your mind. Protect your mind so that it is mindful and relaxed all the time. It should be neutral, empty, clear, still, and indifferent. There should be no rush at all. You should feel satisfied with such emotion, and in no time, you will attain the real inner happiness. When the water is still, all particles that are there would settle at the bottom. When your mind is still, it will become clear and pure. Be at present and your mind will be powerful. Benefits of meditation. The benefits gained from practicing meditation regularly are 1. A radiant, pure, clean, and calm mind, which aids in gaining a more peaceful sleep and one devoid of nightmares. 2. Enhanced personality, becoming more energetic and refined, and gaining more confidence and self-control, which are applicable for any situation. 3. Reduction of stress that disrupt our thoughts. When we are not feeling tense, our body naturally releases chemicals that increase our happiness and improve our overall health by fortifying our immune system and slowing the aging process. 4. Suppression of anger and tempers. As the mind becomes calmer and still longer through the practice of meditation, when the mind is stable and tranquil, it will have the power to restrain actions of body, speech, and mind. 5. Diligent practitioner will have improved memory and analytical skills, giving rise to higher aptitude when performing various tasks. They will also have greater proficiency in learning and working, and experience profound levels of inner happiness and wisdom. Appropriate time for meditation. 5 to 10 minutes after waking up to get yourself ready for the day. 5 to 10 minutes before going to bed to revisit the good moments during that day. Apart from those, 15 to 60 minutes during any preset time of the day. Meditation should be practiced regularly. It should be treated like a necessary and important activity in life. When you do so, you would be faced with happiness and success in life. When you are at the center of happiness, peace would expand to others in your family, society, country, and eventually creating world peace.
How to meditate. Meditation helps us to have more focus and greater clarity. The more our mind is able to be still, the more powerful it becomes. In the same way that a magnifying glass placed under the sun concentrates the light into one focal point, generating enough heat to start a fire. Meditation is universal and can be practiced by people of all nationalities, languages, genders, and ages. 7 simple steps in meditation. Find a comfortable and balanced posture. To begin, find a comfortable sitting position where your back and neck are straight but not stiff. You can sit on a chair, sofa, or on the floor. In the half lotus position, sit comfortably on the floor. Place your right leg over your left leg. Allow your hands on your lap with the palms up and your right hand on top of your left. Allow your right index finger to gently touch the tip of your left thumb. Then slowly and softly close your eyes. Allow the eyelids to close naturally without squeezing or pressing your eyes. Relax your body. Check to see if there is any area that feels tight, starting with your head, facial muscles, neck, shoulders, arms, palms, and fingertips. All the muscles of the back, chest, abdomen, buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, to the tips of your toes are relaxed. Adjust your body so that the blood can flow freely and you can sit comfortably for an extended period of time in this position. Adjust your mind. Allow the mind to feel at ease and comfortable. You could think about the nature, such as the ocean, river, mountain, sky, or clouds. Imagine you're sitting all alone in a vast open space with no people, things, or animals around you. There is nothing holding you back, whether it's school, family, work, or any commitments. Having a single focus. You can use the visualization technique to bring your mind back to its home, where the mind can stay within and not be distracted by external matters. The visualization object can be a crystal ball, sun, moon, or stars in the middle of the stomach. Imagine that there are 2 threads, one stretching from your navel to your back, and the other from your left side to your right. 2 finger widths above the point where these 2 threads intersect, a point as small as a pinhead, is called the 7th base of the body. This is also the center of the body. Gently imagine your visualization object at the center of the body. If you feel any tension while using the visualization technique, then cease the visualization. Simply and gently place your gentle awareness at the center of your abdomen. Recite the mantra silently within. If you become distracted, you can softly recite the mantra Samma Arahang. Samma means right, and Arahang means pure. Allow the sound of the mantra to gently radiate from the 7th base at the center of your body. Once your mind begins to calm down and you no longer wish to recite the mantra, you can stop reciting. Should your mind wander or become distracted again, then you can return to reciting the mantra. Maintain the mindfulness and comfort. Maintain the feeling of comfort and mindfulness. Continue to remain in the feeling of comfort, openness, calmness, ease, and coolness. You don't feel rushed or have any place you need to be. You feel relaxed, comfortable, and perfectly content. Soon, you will feel happiness arising. Spreading loving kindness. When your mind is calm, clear, and filled with peace and happiness, it's time to share this joy with others. You could wish for world peace and the well-being of all living beings. Imagine the feeling of love, compassion, good wishes as a bright sphere at the center of your body. Allow the brightness to expand and cover your entire body, then slowly spread this soft sphere of loving kindness in all directions. Allow the loving kindness to cover your home, house, neighborhood, city, country, and countries nearby, and eventually the entire planet and universe. Spread your loving kindness to your family, friends, and everyone in the entire world. Wish them love, peace, happiness, safety, and prosperity in their life. Ultimately, through meditation, we will experience true inner peace and gain limitless power to heal ourselves and to change the world.
Giving, a practice of generosity. Human beings subsist in this world by giving and sharing. When we first entered the world, we didn't arrive with anything. If we didn't have parents or benefactors to provide us with love, kindness, and care, we would never have survived from infancy to this day. The value received from the act of giving is incomparable for both the giver and the receiver. However, it is even more significant for the ones who give persistently, for their generosity will improve their lives immensely. Giving is the act of sharing wholeheartedly for the benefit of others. The more we give, the more we get. It is comparable to how water flows back when we push it forward. The water that surrounds us flows towards us. Givers are well loved by all. Great reputation would be spread around. Giving can be categorized into 4 types. Giving of material things means giving things, and it can be categorized into 10 types, which are rice, water, vehicles, clothes, flowers, scented items, toiletries, mattresses, accommodations, and candles. The greatest giving of all is called Sanghadana, which is giving to an unspecified recipient monk. Giving of kindness means protecting the lives of all living beings and involves the complete removal of anger from one's heart, elimination of vengefulness, and being forgiving. Giving of knowledge means offering knowledge and wise guidance that benefit people's lives. Giving of wisdom means sharing knowledge about the truth of life. This includes educating people on wholesome and unwholesome deeds, advising them to avoid misdeeds and to perform good deeds, and encouraging them to practice meditation to purify their mind. These are all paths of purification for one's body, speech, and mind. Factors that make any giving leads to greater results are: 1. Pure object. The object being offered must be rightfully owned. It must not be stolen goods. 2. pure agents. Both givers and recipients must be virtuous. 3. Pure intention. Giving was completed with good intention before, during, and after the action. Benefits of sharing. The giver is beloved and admired by a multitude of people. Virtuous people are eager to associate with the giver. The giver's exemplary reputation becomes well known. The giver possesses confidence at all social gatherings. Those who give cherished items would receive cherished items. Those who give great objects would receive great objects. Those who give good objects would receive good objects. Those who give excellent objects would receive excellent objects. Spreading loving kindness. Everyone yearns to experience peace and happiness, be free from anxiety, and be able to let go of anger and unpleasant feelings. Whenever we get angry or jealous, our mind becomes restless, nervous, and uneasy. This is where the spreading of loving kindness can help. To spread loving kindness is to extend waves of love and well wishes to all living beings without any sense of jealousy so that they can be happy. It also means having sincere goodwill towards others, be it someone we dislike or our foe. When we are able to spread loving kindness to those we don't get along with, it means that our mind has elevated itself above the influence of anger and jealousy through the power of loving kindness. Loving kindness is a tool to eradicate defilements such as anger, malice, or animosity arising from jealousy. How to spread loving kindness. Sit in a half lotus position or comfortably in a chair. Gently close your eyes as if you are about to fall asleep. Relax every part of your body. Adjust your sitting position so that you feel comfortable. Let the feeling of goodwill for others and all living beings converge as a pure crystal ball at the center of your body. Softly spread the feeling of loving kindness to the left, right, front, back, and above, and below into every human being and living being around you. Gradually spread your loving kindness so that it covers all areas. Let it cover all the towns, districts, cities, counties, countries, world, and universes. Make a wish for all beings to be free from misfortunes and animosity towards one another. Wish for those who are suffering to be free from suffering, those who are happy to experience even greater happiness. Ideal time to spread loving kindness. At night, before going to bed. Right after meditation is a perfect time to recollect all the good deeds we performed during the day. Our mind will feel joyful and ready to spread loving kindness. After work, because our mind is clear and free. Throughout the day, the more times we can spread loving kindness, the more we gain. It can be done in any position, when we are walking on the street, riding to work, or taking a break. Benefits of regularly spreading loving kindness. Sound sleep. We will experience deep and relaxing sleep. Waking up happy. We will feel refreshed, relaxed, and rejuvenated. Absent of nightmares. We will not have scary and terrifying dreams that startle us awake. Be loved by others. We will possess charms and be devoid of foes. Even those who dislike us will begin to like us. Be loved by all living beings. We will be free from dangers. Be protected by celestial beings. We will be protected wherever and whenever we travel. We won't encounter any type of threats, whether we travel by land, air, or sea. Fires, weapons, and poison cannot injure or cause us harm. Sharp and focused. Whether we are studying or working, we will be focused and can accomplish our work successfully. Radiant complexion. Even with the passage of time, our complexion will remain perpetually clear and radiant. Coherent and lucid at death. Even as death approaches, we will not complain ceaselessly, be disoriented, or a pity to anyone. We will depart this world peacefully. Spreading loving kindness is a form of meditation. Those who practice it consistently are kind-hearted, calm, and magnanimous, and want all of humankind to experience the same happiness. They spread waves of calmness and compassion outward, so that others can feel the compassion, calmness, and joy as well. By spreading loving kindness, humans and animals will be able to coexist peacefully and harmoniously, as if we were all one extended family. We will feel elated to see each other and feel the warmth from the trust we have for each other. There will be no suspicions that may lead to conflict. Instead, we will genuinely support one another, and the kindness and goodwill for each other will eventually lead to world peace. Theravada Buddhism in Thailand. 3 months after the Lord Gautama Buddha attains complete Nibbana, his 500 perfected disciples who had heard his teachings convened at Sattapani Cave, located near the city of Rajagarha, in the kingdom of Magadha, for what is now referred to as the First Buddhist Council, or Sankhayana. The recitation and compilation of the Buddhist teachings takes 7 months to complete, and it is the first time that they have been thoroughly compiled and categorized. These teachings, approved by the elder monks at the First Buddhist Council, form the basis of the Tipitaka, or Pali Canon. Followers and practitioners of these teachings are called Theravada, meaning the teachings laid down by the Theravada monks. Therefore, the Theravada school of Buddhism means the community of monks that scrupulously adheres to the teachings of the Buddha that was compiled at the First Buddhist Council. Buddhism didn't arrive to Thailand until after the Third Buddhist Council, when King Ashoka the Great sent Buddhist missionaries, Venerable Sona and Venerable Uttara, to propagate Buddhism in Suvarnabhumi, land of gold, a name which Southeast Asia is commonly known. Buddhism has flourished in this region ever since. The history of Buddhism in Suvarnabhumi can be divided into 4 different periods as follows. Theravada Buddhism during the reign of King Ashoka the Great, Mahayana Buddhism, Burmese Theravada Buddhism, Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism. Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism is a form of Buddhism Thai people have practiced for numerous generations. Sukhothai period 1277. King Ramkhamhaeng learns of the disciplined lifestyle of a community of Langavamsa Theravada Buddhist monks residing in the city of Nakhon Si Thammarat that strictly adheres to the Vinaya, monastic discipline. Therefore, he invites the Supreme Patriarch of Nakhon Si Thammarat to come teach Buddhism in the city of Sukhothai. Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism eventually becomes widely practiced in Sukhothai. Lana period 1370. King Kurna sends an envoy to invite Venerable Sumana Thera from the city of Sukhothai to teach Buddhism in Lana. This is how Langavamsa Theravada Buddhism became established in Lana, as evident by the construction of Wat Pratad Doi Suthep. Ayutthaya period. Buddhist monks living in the city of Ayutthaya have traveled abroad to study Buddhism in Sri Lanka. Then around 1753, as Buddhism in Sri Lanka begins to decline, the king of Sri Lanka asks King Paramakot to send monks from Ayutthaya to help ordain the Sinhalese men. As a result, Venerable Upali and Venerable Arya Muni lead a group of 15 monks to carry out this mission in Sri Lanka. From that day forward, Siam Nikaya Buddhism becomes established in Sri Lanka and continues to flourish. Thonburi period. King Thaksin revives Buddhism, which has been in decline ever since the war with Burma, resulting in the loss of the city of Ayutthaya in 1767. King Thaksin asked all the monks who have gone into hiding during the war to return to their temples. Venerable D of Watphradhammakaya becomes the first supreme patriarch of Thonburi. The Ratanakosin period. Important events related to Theravada Buddhism during the Ratanakosin period are as follows. King Rama I. He has Wat Pratsi Ratana Satsararam built and Wat Sutat Tepawa Raram restored. He calls for the 9th Buddhist Council to be held and has various Buddhist texts and scriptures translated. King Rama II. He revives the Buddhist tradition of celebrating Visakha Busha Day and sends monks to study and research Buddhism in Sri Lanka. He also has Wat Sutat built. King Rama III. He asked royal scholars to write books on the various branches of knowledge, as well as Buddhist literatures like Visantara Jataka poem and Patom Samma Bodhikatha, Life of the Buddha. King Rama IV. He enters the monkhood as a prince and receives the monastic title of Venerable Vachirayano. He has a strong belief in the strict practice of the Raman Vangsa monks and later reordains with this order. Many follow suit and enter the monkhood, leading to the order's new name, Thammayut Nikaya. King Rama V. He establishes a new monastic education system that includes Dhamma study and Pali study. He helps establish the monastic university, Mahajulalongkorn Rajavidyalaya University. King Rama VI. He pens Buddhist literatures on topics such as what higher knowledge did the Buddha gain from enlightenment, the Mangala Sutta poem, etc. King Rama VII. He enters the monkhoods and spends the rains retreat at Wat Borwan Niwed Vihara. He is given the monastic name of Venerable Bachatipo. He has the Sayamrat Tipitaka version printed. King Rama VIII. He has the Tipitaka translated using common day language and in the form of a Dhamma talk. This version is called the Royalty Pitaka. King Rama IX. He enters the monkhood and is given the monastic name Venerable Bhumipalo. He has the Sangha law decreed. In 1962, he appoints the Supreme Patriarch of Thailand as the head of the Thai Buddhist order. He helps establish Buddhist temples abroad. Since the leaders of the country and members of the 4 Buddhist communities have always performed their parts in the Buddhist cause, Buddhism continues to flourish in Thailand. Understanding the true nature of human beings through the precepts. All living things on earth cherish their life and strive for a peaceful existence. The human mind realizes that if we all love ourselves dearly and desire happiness and safety in our lives, other living creatures would surely share the same disposition. This will become more apparent as we explore further the concept of precepts or moral discipline. 1. Abstaining from taking the life of any living creatures. Naturally, human beings never wish to be harmed or killed by anyone. Since everyone holds this belief, we should never harm or destroy any living things. By abiding to this precept, we protect the right to life of all living creatures. 2. Abstaining from taking that which is not given. Naturally, human beings never wish to have their belongings stolen or things taken without permission. For this reason, we should never steal because human beings uphold the principle of ownership. This item belongs to someone else, and this belongs to me. By abiding to this precept, we safeguard other people's property. 3. Abstaining from committing sexual misconduct. Naturally, human beings never wish to have their loved ones taken away from them, whether it is one's husband, wife, or child. Therefore, we should never commit misconduct of this nature with other people's loved ones. By abiding to this precept, we honor every family with respect and security. 4. Abstaining from lying, using offensive language, slander, and senseless talk. Naturally, human beings never wish to be deceived or verbally abused. Therefore, we should be sincere with everyone by not telling lies and using foul language, slander, and endless chatter. By abiding to this precept, we give everyone our honesty and sincerity. 5. Abstaining from intoxicants, the primary cause of negligence. Normally, human beings have the awareness to maintain control of their body, speech, and mind. However, when people consume intoxicants, mindfulness and self-restraint are compromised, and they are capable of committing every possible offense. Therefore, this is the most important precept to adhere to because individuals without mindfulness are extremely dangerous. By abstaining from intoxicants, we ensure the safety of every being and thing around us. All problems in our society take root from people who violate the 5 precepts. Therefore, the 5 precepts can be used as a standard for goodness and badness too. Upholding the precepts has many other benefits such as 1. Respectability. 2. Great health. 3. Loving family. 4. Reputation. 5. Dignity. When we uphold the 5 precepts, avoiding all evilness, safety in our life, our asset, and our family structure is ensured. We would also be acting on sincerity so that our society would be suspicion-free and peaceful. Who are the novices in Buddhism? Novices are the lineage to Buddhist monks. They are young boys and men, ages 7 to 20, who have ordained in Buddhism but have not yet reached the age to receive higher ordination to become a Buddhist monk. Novice ordination began during the time of the Lord Buddha, when he instructed Venerable Sariputta to hold an ordination ceremony for the Buddha's only son, Rahula, thus becoming the first novice monk in Buddhism. The ordination of novices, where parents encourage and give their sons or nephews permission to ordain, is an important tradition in Buddhism. During the old days, children went to temples to receive an education, but they must first ordain as novices and request to become students of senior monks before being allowed to reside at the temples. Temples, therefore, became both homes and Dhamma schools for novices. The story of Nikrod Novice. During his rule of India, King Ashoka the Great had killed countless lives in battles and worshipped ascetics outside Buddhism. Then one day, while standing by the window, he spotted a novice monk called Nikrod, who looked disciplined, calm, and refined. The king developed faith immediately as he watched Nikrod novice walking towards the royal field, so he commanded his counselor to invite the novice to the hall. After offering food and asking Dhamma questions, the king finally came to understand the truth of life. He became righteous in the Dhamma and transformed the country to a nation of virtues. However, the most significant contribution King Ashoka made was the dissemination of Buddhism, where he sent monks to other regions. This allowed Buddhism to spread and be passed down the generations to the present time. Stories about good people and how they led virtuous lives inspire others to do good deeds and to follow in their footsteps. This is just like the story of Nikrod novice, who inspired others and helped Buddhism prosper to the present day. Novice ordination ceremony. For the ordination, ordinants must shave their hair, eyebrows, and mustache, don the saffron robes, and request a senior monk to be their preceptor. They must then accept or take refuge in the triple gem and request the 10 precepts. The 10 precepts. 1. To refrain from killing any living being. 2. To refrain from taking what is not given. 3. To refrain from sexual activity. 4. To refrain from telling what is untrue. 5. To refrain from drinking or taking intoxicants. 6. To refrain from eating after midday. 7. To refrain from watching entertainment, singing, dancing. 8. To refrain from adorning oneself with ornaments or perfumes. 9. To refrain from sleeping on high or luxurious sleeping place. 10. To refrain from accepting money. By receiving these 10 precepts, the ordination of a novice monk concludes. In this day and age, with boundless platforms for social interaction, images of someone performing wholesome deeds, like a novice ordaining, studying the Dhamma, or training themselves through body, speech, and mind in order to be role models, are the most beautiful and noble photos. These images will inspire people around the world to do good deeds and to seek happiness and true peace. Going on alms round. Going on alms round is the daily activity of the Buddhist monks and novice monks. The Lord Buddha regards this activity as being sublime because it is one of the ways to propagate Buddhism. During the Lord Buddha's time, Lay people attended the temple to listen to Dhamma lectures and accumulate merit by offering food and other requisites to the Buddhist monks. It was how the customary practice of giving blessings to the lay people by the Buddhist monks at the end of their meal originated. The offering of food and other requisites to the Buddhist monks allows the laity to accumulate merit and dedicate the earned merit to their departed loved ones. Unfortunately, many people these days harbor the wrong view that the Buddhist monks are begging for food from people, when in fact, the Buddhist monks, given their righteousness and virtue, serve as the most abundant merit field for the householders. It is the righteous and virtuous monks who make it possible for the householders to accumulate a huge amount of merit. The Buddhist monks can be compared to the most abundant merit field for the following reasons. 1. They practice righteousness according to the Lord Buddha's Dhamma discipline. 2. They practice righteousness for the purpose of increasing their physical, verbal, and mental purity. 3. They practice the Dhamma for the purpose of making clear the path and fruit of Nibbana. Righteous and virtuous monks deserve the laity's high regards. As the most abundant merit field, the offerings made to such venerable monks can earn the giver a tremendous amount of merit, just as planting in a good rice paddy can yield an abundant harvest. The first alms round. On the occasion that the Lord Buddha returned to his birthplace in order to teach the Dhamma to his family and relatives, he saw and knew with his supernormal insight what the past Lord Buddhas did when they returned to their birthplace. What they did was to go out on alms round. And so, the Lord Gautama Buddha and his perfected disciples, or arahats, went on alms round in the city in order to allow the people to earn an incomparable amount of merit. The people were overjoyed that they could offer food to the Lord Buddha and his perfected disciples. They paid deep homage to them and sang their praises. The objectives of going on alms round. The Buddhist monk goes on alms round in order to obtain sufficient food to sustain his body and assuage his hunger and thirst. Having been nourished by the food, he then uses the energy obtained to study and practice the Dhamma in order to pass the Dhamma knowledge on to the laity later on. When the Buddhist monk goes on alms round, it enables him to cultivate endeavor, persistence, and patience. It enables him to live a simple life. It enables him to quell his craving, and it enables him not to be trapped by the sight, smell, and taste of food. A person decides to enter the monkhood not for material gain, nor for the different foods offered to him by the lay people. A person enters the monkhood for the specific purpose of quelling his greed, anger, delusion, defilements, and craving, which cause his mind to be gloomy and keep him feathered to the endless round of rebirth. Going on alms round. When the Buddhist monk goes on alms round, he uses both hands to hold his alms bowl and walks in a silent and composed manner. He does not ask for food or stand still unless invited to wait for a layperson to offer him food. The Buddhist monk cannot refuse the food offered him, nor can he express his preference for certain food. The alms. Generally, Buddhists know to offer the best quality food that they can afford to the Buddhist monk. However, food prepared from the 10 kinds of meat as follows should never be offered to the Buddhist monk: human, elephant, horse, dog, snake, lion, tiger, Bengal tiger, bear, and leopard. At one point during the Lord Buddha's time, Venerable Devadatta suggested to the Lord Buddha that the Buddhist monk should not consume any kind of meat at all. The Lord Buddha did not agree for fear that it would make it difficult for the Buddhist monks to obtain food. However, he did forbid the Buddhist monk to consume the meat he knew, saw, or heard that it came from an animal killed specifically for his consumption. The offering of food. The person offering food to the Buddhist monk should show his respect for the Buddhist monk by removing his shoes and his hat. He can either kneel down or stand up during the food offering, depending on circumstances. He should be appropriately dressed. Ladies should not wear clothes that are revealing, tight, or thin. Before the approach of the Buddhist monk, the person can hold the food to be offered above his head in order to make a resolute wish. Once the Buddhist monk comes to stand still in front of the person and open his alms bowl, the person is to carefully place the food inside the Buddhist monk's alms bowl. The person is not to converse with the monk or ask him what kind of food he prefers. After the food is offered, the person is to put his palms together as in namaskar in order to receive the monk's blessings. While receiving the blessings, the person can dedicate his earned merit to departed loved ones and make a resolute wish for success and prosperity. At the end of the blessings, the person is to say Sadhu. The Buddhist monk's livelihood is made possible by the requisites offered him by the laity. It is the duty of the Buddhist monk to spend his time studying, understanding, memorizing, and practicing the Lord Buddha's teachings so that he can pass the knowledge on to the laity. The Lord Buddha's teachings, or the Dhamma, is about truth. Hence, it is precious. It is passed on from the Buddhist monk to the lay people to serve as their refuge. Therefore, it is the Buddhist's duty to offer food to the Buddhist monk daily. It is one important way for the lay people to earn merit. At the same time, the Buddhist monk used the energy derived from the lay people's food to undertake ever-increasing self-training, such that he will become increasingly purer physically, verbally, and mentally, and so that he can continue to propagate the Lord Buddha's teachings and spread peace to every corner of the world.
Meditation. Meditation is indication of mind being still, not wandering. It makes you feel peaceful, comfortable, happiness. Why meditate? Our brains are at work 24 hours a day, even when we rest. But if the brain does not get rest, the result is stress and anxiety. That's why we need meditation so the brain can relax. However, meditation has many other benefits as well. Meditation helps to learn better. Our brains have 4 types of waves. Beta waves. Beta waves function in situations of chaos and cause low efficiency in learning. Alpha waves are activated in the brain in calm conditions, so we are ready to work efficiently with the very happy and creative mood. Theta waves, state of the brain is half asleep and half awake. Delta waves. The brain is in deep sleep state and wave frequency is minimal. Meditation can help reduce the frequency of brain waves, make a better performance, improve memory, reduce tensions, and enable more creativity. Meditation makes your skin better. Meditation will stimulate the secretion of growth hormone, makes the skin radiant and young looking, reduce tensions, eliminate free radicals, the cause of aging, and improve personality, confidence, and appetite control. Meditation helps to improve our health. Meditation makes the white blood cells stronger, creating better immunity. Treatment of serious diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and dermatitis improves. It also leads to a good mental as well as physical health. Here's how to meditate. Sit cross-legged. The right hand over the left hand is placed on the lap comfortably. Close your eyes gently. Relax every part of the body. Release your mind. We should meditate at least 15 minutes a day. That's how your brain will be ready to relax and work efficiently.
Dedicating merit to others. The practice of dedicating merit only exists in Buddhism, so it's vital that we first understand the following 2 concepts. 1. There is no way to earn a living after death, both in the states of happiness or the states of unhappiness. Happiness in life is due to one's merit. 2. Merit is a pure energy that leads to happiness and success in life. Merit can be accumulated, similar to the way electricity is recharged and stored in batteries, and it can be dedicated to those who have passed away. The first historic account of merit dedication occurred during the Lord Buddha's era. One night, King Bimbisara heard a strange sound that startled him. So he asked the Buddha and came to learn that it was a sound made by a deceased relative who had been reborn as a beta, or hungry ghost, and was now seeking merit. The king performed a great offering of food and clothes to Buddha and his disciples and dedicated the merit. The merit immediately transformed the hungry ghost into a celestial being. This is an example of how merit can be transferred by those who are living to relatives who have passed away. When we perform good deeds, merit arises. Important factors that will allow merit to reach our relatives. 1. The recipient must be in a state that is possible to receive the merit. Those who have been reborn as celestial beings, hell beings, hungry ghosts, or animals are able to receive merit, while those who have been reborn as humans are not able to do so. 2. There must be a person to perform the meritorious deeds and to dedicate the merit earned. 3. A proper fertile field of merit must exist to ensure that the merit provides the most benefit to the recipient. 2 methods of dedicating merit. 1. Pouring ceremonial water. After performing a wholesome deed, as the monks are giving the blessing, raise the water flask to pour a continuous stream of water into the vessel. This is an ingenious method because the dedication of merit to our deceased relatives requires us to be concentrated and undistracted. 2. Meditating and reflecting on the merit as we recall the names or appearance of relatives or individuals whom we wish to dedicate the merits to specifically. We can dedicate merit to others in general as well by declaring Itang me yatinang hotu sukhita hontu yatayo, which means, may this merit be transferred to my relatives. May they all be blessed with happiness. Recipients of merit dedicated can be categorized into 3 groups. 1. Parents, relatives, and teachers. We can do so by recalling their full names. 2. Those we have wronged against in the past. We can make an earnest wish to have all the negative karma resolved. 3. All other living beings. When we dedicate merit to our relatives, our merit does not become reduced. This is similar to the way a candle is used to light up many other candles. The brightness does not dwindle. However, the overall brightness is amplified. From another perspective, when we pass away, we cannot be certain that our relatives will have the time and opportunity to make merit and dedicate it to us. Therefore, we should accumulate as much merit as we possibly can while we are alive.
History of Puja Khao Phra. Puja Khao Phra, or food offering to the Lord Buddha, is a long-standing tradition that has been passed down in Thailand. Watphradhammakaya also practices food offering to the Lord Buddha as a meritorious ceremony every first Sunday of each month. Food offering to the Lord Buddha is regarded as a great merit, as the Lord Buddha has announced that the merit from dana, or giving, bears fruition. Even giving food to animals bear fruition up to 100-fold. Giving necessities to those who possess no precepts bears fruition up to 1,000-fold. Giving food who have precepts bears fruition up to 1,000,000 times. Offering necessities to those who do not follow the Buddhist practice yet possess mental absorptions or jhanas, who are free from the influence of sense desire, will bear fruition up to 1,000,000 aeons. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sotapanna bears fruition up to a asankhya amount of aeons. Offering food to Sotapanna bears even greater fruition. Offering food to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming a Sakitagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Sakitagami bears even greater fruition yet. Offering necessities to those who engage in Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to an Anagami bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to those who engage in the Buddhist practice for the purpose of becoming an Arahant bears even greater fruition. Offering necessities to Arahants bears fruition of immeasurable multitudes. And offering necessities to Pacceka Buddha and the Lord Buddha increases the magnitude of the merit immeasurably. Therefore, having the opportunity to perform dana or offer alms and making merit to the Lord Buddha is a great opportunity that is hard found. Those who are fortunate enough to have the opportunity are even rarer. This merit will provide us sufficient wealth for innumerable lifetimes. Therefore, this knowledge has existed since the age of the Buddha and continues to be passed down after he has entered Parinibbana. Arising from the material body is the Dhamma body that connects to Nibbana. However, those who wish to receive merit are able to have a Buddha image representing the Dhammakaya instead. While having a Buddha image representing the Lord Buddha and preparing and offering food may not literally bring him food, as the Lord Buddha has already passed away, nor be offered to his Dhamma body, nor is it literally offered to him in Nibbana, yet because of the conditions of having a ceremony, we call this type of offering as an intention, and is a type of offering that has been traditionally passed down by generations. In regards to Watphradhammakaya's ceremony and offering food to the Lord Buddha, it is considered a grand event that bears its own history. หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำปาสีเจริญพระมงคลเทพุนีโสจันทสโร rediscoverer of Visha Dhammakaya, having sacrificed his life to attain the Dhamma, realizing the truth of the world and life, then researched the Visha Dhammakaya method to the fullest. He then disseminated and taught Visha to his disciples, guiding them to attain the Dhammakaya. One of those disciples was Kunyai Chan Maharatana Upasika Khon Nok Yum. Another was Kunyai Tongsup Samdang Pani, the teacher who taught Kunyai Chan the method of Visha Dhammakaya from the start and brought her to nunhood at Wat Pak Nam, along with being an influence of many good virtues for Kunyai. Until one day, Kunyai Chan recalled a story during Songkran, Thai New Year in the year of 1947, where Wat Pak Nam hosted a ceremony involving decorating a jadiya constructed of sand with flowers and flags in homage of the Lord Buddha. Kunyai Tongsuk at the time joined the ceremony, reflected on the occasion, and thought, we pay homage to the Lord Buddha with a sand jadiya, yet it does not reach him. But what if we offered this jadiya to the celestial jadiya possessing Buddha relics, located in the second level of heaven? She then sat in meditation to find whether this method may give fruition, and in fact found out to her pleasure that she was able to indeed. She recounted her offering to Kunyai Chen and how she was able to offer the sand jadiya as homage to the Buddha relics contained in the celestial jadiya named Julamani, and encouraged her to try on her own. Kunyai Chen then sat in meditation to test out as a meditator. At that time, there was an offering table bearing flowers and incense, which she mentally placed at the center of her body and purified it according to the method of Watphradhammakaya, and offered it to the same celestial jadiya. Kunyai found that she was able to take the same offering, making this the very method used to pay homage to the Lord Buddha from then on. When it occurred to Kunyai that monks would chant to offer food to the Lord Buddha before their meal, she wondered, monks chant before each meal to offer food, but as for me, I am a nun. Would I be able to offer food to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana in the same way? Kunyai then arranged the food neatly in front of her and sat in meditation, placing this well-arranged meal at the center of her body and purified it to be crystal clear, offering it to the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. It was by learning from Longpu Watphradhammakaya that she was able to conduct such a method. Kunyai tried on her own and invited Kunyai Tongsuk to join her. She later informed Longpu Watphradhammakaya about their offering, and Longpu rejoiced in their merits. This is how an offering truly reaches the recipient. This is how one's offering directly reaches the Lord Buddha in Nibbana. In offering alms to the Lord Buddha bears immeasurable merits, and having merits made to the correct persons. Making merit to the countless Buddhas in Nibbana, therefore, is a great merit. Kunyai has a resolution to follow Longpu and release all living beings from the cycle of samsara towards the utmost Dhamma. Such resolution requires great merit. Therefore, with good intention and metta, she allows her disciples to partake in the great merit and bring forth the tradition of offering food to the Lord Buddha. Since the founding of Watphradhammakaya, our temple has set the tradition to be the first Sunday of each month, never having missed a ceremony. Making an offering that reaches the Lord Buddha requires attaining the Dhammakaya within, just as Kunyai Chen attained. However, in having an offering, closing our eyes and imagining the food in front of us at the center of our body, offering to the Lord Buddha using our mind. As we have not yet attained the Watphradhammakaya, we are not yet able to offer food directly to the Lord Buddha. It is an intention to offer food to the Buddha, yet having the intention and wish to offer still bears merit. Or offering food to a Buddha image as our ancestors have done, which still bears great merit. Usually the food we eat turns to strength for us to use towards good or bad deeds, depending on our thought and mind. Therefore, if we eat good and maintain a clear mind, that becomes strength to do good deeds. Traditionally, our
ราบกราบเรียนเชิญสาธุชนทุกท่านตั้งใจกราบท่านประธานสงฆ์และคณะสงฆ์โดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะครับกราบกราบกราบสิ่งอื่นที่จะเป็นที่พึ่งที่ระลึกยิ่งกว่านี้ไม่มีอีกแล้ว ดังนั้นต่อจากนี้ไปขอเรียนเชิญทุกท่านตั้งใจสวดมนต์บูชาพระรัตนตรัยโดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะจ๊ะยะมหังสัมมาสัมพุทธังยะมหังสัมมาสัมพุทธังภคะวันตังสรณังคโตภคะวันตังสรณังคโตอิมินา
ไม่มาเสียงดีนะไม่มาเลยเสียงเงียบกว่าแต่เสียงได้ยินเสียงสวดมนต์ใช่ไหมไม่มีเสียงสวดมนต์ก็ไม่ได้ดังไม่ดังพี่เขาไม่เข้าหรอหรือว่าเข้าแต่เสียงมันดีอยู่นะเดี๋ยวผมเช็คใน YouTube นะเดี๋ยวเช็ค
ผู้มีพระภาคเจ้าตรัสดีแล้วซึ่งข้าพเจ้าถึงว่าเป็นที่พึ่งกำจัดภัยได้จริงด้วยสักการะนี้ยะมหังสุปฏิปันนังสังฆังสรณังคโตอิมินาสการเรนะอังสังฆังอภิปูชยามิข้าพเจ้าบูชาบัดนี้ซึ่งพระสงฆ์ผู้ปฏิบัติดีซึ่งข้าพเจ้าถึงว่าเป็นที่พึ่งกำจัดโรคได้จริงด้วยสักการะนี้อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควา
มายัง
พุทธังภควันตังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภควตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมสสาสุปฏิปันโนภควโตสาวกสังโฆ
ไม่เป็นไรตอนนี้เป็นพวกสวดมนต์พอได้อยู่
สังฆังนามามิ อันมยังวัตสาภะคะวะโตวัปปะคะนมการังกะโรมะเทนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
ไม่เขาเสียงสดมาได้ยินกัน
นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะ
แก้ๆอยู่
โต
ครับ
อะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะกาสะ
ไม่ได้ยิน
เตมยังอัจจโยโนปฏิคันหาทาอายติงสังวรายามะข้าพระพุทธเจ้าขอวโรกาสที่พลั้งพลาดด้วยกายวาจาใจในพระพุทธพระธรรมพระสงฆ์เพียงไรแต่ข้าพระพุทธเจ้าเป็นคนพาลคนหลงอกุศลเข้าสิงจิตให้กระทำความผิดต่อพระพุทธพระธรรมพระสงฆ์
May the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha forgive all the abuses to all of us from this day forth. All of us will be more careful and considerate with body, speech, and mind from this day onward. Ukasa, we all humbly invite the Lord Buddhas who attained enlightenment in the past, more countless than the sand grains in the four oceans, and all the Lord Buddhas yet to be enlightened in the future, and all the Lord Buddhas enlightened in the present time. May the Lords manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body, and mind of ours at this moment in time. Ukasa, we all humbly invite the ninefold supramundane dhammas in the past, innumerable of them, and the ninefold supramundane dhammas in the future time, and the ninefold supramundane dhammas in the present time to manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body and mind of ours at this moment in time. Ukasa, we all humbly invite the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the past, innumerable of them, and the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the future, and the enlightened and mundane Sangha in the present time to manifest themselves through eyes, ears, nose, mouth, body and mind of ours at this moment in time. May the power of the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, of my teachers and preceptors, of my parents, of generosity and precepts, of renunciation and wisdom, of perseverance and patience, of truthfulness and resolve, of loving kindness and equanimity that we have accumulated throughout countless lifetimes, that we have cultivated in the present time, from childhood, remembered or forgotten. May the power of merit and perfections secure all of us. May all of us attain enlightenment at this present moment in time. May all of this become the foundation of Nibbana. Bow, bow, bow. After we have chanted in homage to the triple gem, from now on, let us all make good intentions to the path of Nibbana. Every one of us sit cross-legged, the right leg on top of the left leg, the right hand on top of the left hand, the right index finger touching the left thumb. Place your hands on your lap comfortably. Close your eyes gently. Be comfortable. You don't have to completely close your eyes. Don't squeeze the eyelids. Don't press the eyeballs. Close your eyes comfortably. Close your eyes gently. You must feel comfortable and relax every part of your body. Feel relaxed throughout the whole body, starting from facial muscles, head, neck,
บ่าไหล่แขน
shoulders,
สองถึง
both
ปลายนิ้วมือ
arms to the fingertips.
ให้ผ่อนคลาย
Relax
กล้ามเนื้อบริเวณลำตัว
the body muscles,
ขาทั้งสองถึงปลาย
both
นิ้ว
legs
เท้า
to the toes.
ให้ผ่อนคลาย
Relax.
ปรับท่านั่งให้ถูกส่วน
Adjust your sitting position well.
ขยับตัวของเราให้ดีนะจ๊ะทุกส่วนของร่างกายต้องผ่อนคลาย
You must feel relaxed in every part of the body
ให้เบิกบาน
and make your mind
ให้แจ่ม
cheerful,
ชื่น
joyous,
ให้มีความสุขสงบเย็น
feel the happiness
ให้ใจเป็นสุข
and coolness,
สงบเย็น
be at peace,
สบาย
be comfortable.
ปรับตรงนี้แล้วก่อนนะจ๊ะเสียเวลาสัก1 หรือ 2 นาที
Spend about 1 to 2 minutes
ให้ทุกส่วน
adjusting
ของ
this
กาย
part. Relax every
ใจ
part.
สบายเบิกบาน
Make your mind
แจ่ม
cheerful
ชื่น
and
สะ
happy,
อาดบริสุทธิ์ผ่องใส
clean, pure, and clear.
ไร้กังวลทุกสิ่ง
Be worry free with everything
ไม่ว่าจะ
else.
เป็นเรื่องอะไรก็ตาม
It doesn't matter what it
เรื่อ
is,
งคนเรื่องสัตว์สิ่ง
be it
ของ
people,
กิจ
animal,
การงาน
object,
ต้อง
business, home,
การศึกษาเราเรียน
study,
เรื่องครอบครัว
family,
หรือเรื่องอะไรที่
or whatever that is beyond this meditation
ให้
practice.
ปลดให้ปล่อย
Just
ให้
let
ปล่อย
go of everything for
ให้
now.
คลายความผูกพัน
Release
ทุ
the
กสิ่ง
bondage with everything.
ใจของเราต้องกิ้งกรีง
Your
ใส
mind must be clear
ๆสะอาด
and
บริสุทธิ์
clean, pure.
ไม่ให้ไปเกาะไปเกี่ยวไปเหนี่ยวไปรั้ง
Don't
อะไร
let it
เลย
attach to anything else.
ใจต้องกิ้งกรีง
The mind
ทำ
must
ตัว
be clear.
เหมือนอย่างเราอยู่คนเดียวใน
Feel
โลก
as if you were alone in the
ค
world,
ล้ายๆเราอยู่คนเดียวในโลก
like you were alone in
ใจ
the
กิ้ง
world
กรีง
with a clean mind,
ใจใส
clear mind.
ๆปรับตรงนี้สัก1 นาทีนะจ๊ะ
Spend 1 minute to
ให้มีความ
adjust this
พร้อม
part
ทั้งร่างกายและจิตใจ
so that you're prepared
ให้
mentally
ใจ
and
ใส
physically
ๆ
to clear your mind, make it cool,
ให้ใจใสๆใจ
make your mind clear, take it
ให้ใจ
easy,
เกลี้ยงเวลามีความพร้อม
clean
ทั้ง
your
ร่างกาย
mind.
และจิตใจ
Once
แล้ว
you're ready physically and mentally,
เราก็น้อมใจกลับเข้าไปสู่
then
ภายใน
unite your mind to be within the
ใน
body,
กลางกายของเรา
at the center
ให้
of your
ใจ
body.
ไปหยุดนิ่งๆนุ่ม
Stop your mind there
ๆอยู่ใน
softly
ศูนย์กลางกายฐานที่
at the seventh base, at the center of the body,
7 อยู่ในกลางท้องของเรา
which is in the middle of your
ใน
stomach,
ระดับที่เหนือจากสะดือขึ้นมา
2 finger widths above the
2 นิ้ว
navel.
มือนะจ๊ะให้เอาใจมาหยุดนิ่งอยู่ที่ตรงนี้นะจ๊ะ
Still your mind at
แล้ว
that
ค่อย
point.
ๆวางเบา
Place it gently.
ๆค่อยๆวางใจเบา
Place your mind
ๆ
lightly,
สบาย
comfortably,
ๆไม่จำง่ายๆว่าอยู่บริเวณกลางท้อง
or you can simply remember
ใน
that
ระ
it's
ดับ
around
ที่
the
เรา
center
มั่นใจ
of your stomach,
ว่าตรง
the position that you're
ไปสู่
confident
ร่างกายฐานที่
that it is the seventh base at the center of the body. Place it
7
gently,
เบา
touch your mind
ๆใจเป็น
there.
ของละเอียดอ่อน
The mind is a refined
เราต้อง
thing.
ค่อยๆวาง
You must place it
อย่าง
gently,
นิ่ง
be still,
ๆนุ่มๆเบาๆ
softly,
สบายๆ
lightly, and comfortably.
และกำหนดบริกรรมมนิมิตขึ้นมาในใจ ให้ใจมีที่ยึด
And visualize an object
เพื่อจะได้เชื่อม
so that the
สู่
mind
กลาง
can
กาย
attach
ฐาน
to
ที่
it
7 ได้
to be able to link
จะได้เชื่อม
easily
กับ
to the
ใจ
seventh
ได้
base
จะได้ไม่ฟุ้งไปคิดเรื่องอื่น
so that the mind doesn't
และค่อย
wander
กำหน
to
ดบ
other
ริกรรมม
thoughts.
นิมิต เป็น
Visualize
ภาพทางใจ
a mental
เช่นทอง
image
ใส
like a
ๆ
clear
หรือเพชร
crystal
เม็ด
ball or a
แล้ว
diamond
ก็น้ำแข็งใส
or a clear ice cube.
ขนาดไหนก็ได้นะจ๊ะ
It can be any size you
เวลา
like,
แก้วตาของเรา
at
เอา
least
พอดี
like
ที่เรามีความรู้สึกว่า
the size of your eye.
เป็นเพชรใสหรือก้อน
Could be a clear
น้ำแข็ง
diamond
ใส
or a clear
หรื
ice
อ
cube.
เราคุ้นเคยกับการนึกถึงภาพ
Or if you're
องค์ที่เรา
familiar with
พระ
an
เรา
image
เคารพกรา
of
บไหว้บูชา
a Buddha
ทุกวัน
that you pay homage to every
การ
day,
นึกถึงภาพองค์พระ
if
เรา
you're
จะ
familiar with that image
นึกเป็นภาพองค์พระก็
of
ได้
the
นะจ๊ะ
Buddha,
เป็นบริกรร
you
ม
can visualize that
ที่ยึดที่เกาะของใจเรา
so that the mind can attach to
เอา
it
ขนาดองค์พอดีที่เราพึง
with
พ
a
อใจ
reasonable size of the Buddha image.
ให้ท่านหัน
Place
หน้า
it
ออกทาง
gently,
กระตัวของเรานะจ๊ะ
facing the same direction as
เอา
you
ข
are,
นาดพอดีที่เรา
with
พึงพอ
reasonable
ใจ
size that you're satisfied
นึก
with.
ได้อย่างง่าย
You
อย่างนี้เป็น
can
ต้น
visualize it simply,
คือเราคุ้น
easily.
เคยแบบไหนแล้วก็เอาแบบนั้น เป็น
Use the image
บ
that
ริ
you're
กรรมบริ
familiar
มิต
with
ที่ยึดที่เกาะของใจเราไม่ให้
so that the
ฟุ้
mind
งซ่าน
can attach to
ไป
it,
คิดเรื่องอื่น
not wandering to
ต้อง
other
นึก
thoughts.
ให้ต่อเนื่อง
You must visualize it continuously
ต้อ
and
งนึก
comfortably.
ถึงบริกรรมนิมิตอย่างใดอย่างหนึ่ง
Visualize
ให้
an
ต่อ
image
เนื่องอย่างสบาย
continuously and comfortably,
คล้ายกับเรานึกถึงสิ่งที่เราคุ้นเคย
like you're thinking of
ให้
an
นึก
object
อย่าง
that
ส
you're
บาย
familiar
ส
with.
บาย นึก
Imagine
จะ
it
ทำความรู้
with
สึกว่า
comfort,
มี
or
บริกรรมนิมิตสิ่งเหล่านี้อยู่ในกลางท้อง
you can feel that this
เอาเท่าที่ได้
visualization is at the center
นึก
of your
ได้
stomach.
ชัดเจนแค่ไหน นึกออกแค่ไหนที่สบายใจ เราก็
It can be
เอา
as
แค่
clear
นั้น
as
ไป
you
ก่อน
can visualize it.
เช่น บางท่านนึกได้ลัวๆลาง
It might not
ๆ
be
แล้วก็เอาแค่นั้น
completely clear.
แต่
That's
ต้อง
okay.
ต่อเนื่อง
As
อย่า
long
ง
as
ส
you
บาย
visualize it continuously and
ต้อง
comfortably.
สบาย
You must feel
ต้องผ่อน
comfortable.
คลาย
You must relax.
ใจต้องใส
The
ๆ
mind
ใจ
must
เย็
be
น
clear and cool.
ๆ นึกได้แค่ไหน ก็เอาแค่นั้นไปก่อน อย่างง่ายๆ อย่างสบาย
Do it in an easy way
อย่าไป
and
เร่งรีบ
comfortable
จน
way.
เกินไป
You don't have to rush
เพราะ
it
วัตถุประสงค์
because
ที่เราทำอย่างนี้
the purpose of
เพื่
doing
อให้ใจของ
this
เรามาหยุดนิ่งอยู่ที่
is for the mind
กายฐานที่ 7
to stop at the 7 base at the center of the body.
ชัด
Therefore,
เจนแค่ไหนก็เอาแค่นั้น
it can be as
รู้
clear
ว่า
as you
ลำ
can
บากไม่
visualize
เป็นไร
it. It can be dim
บางคน
or cloudy.
ชัดมาก บางคน
Some
ชัดน้
people
อย
can visualize it very
ต้อง
clear.
เรื่องของท่านนะจ๊ะ
It's
แต่
okay
ต้องสบาย
as long as you feel
และต้อง
comfortable,
นึกที่ศูนย์กลางกายฐานที่
and you must visualize it at the 7 base at the center of the body.
ให้ต่อเนื่องกันไป
Do it continuously.
ถ้าเผลอเราก็นึกใหม่ พร้อมที่จะเริ่มต้นใหม่อย่างง่าย
If it's gone, then start
ๆ แล้วก็
again
ประคอง
in a simple
ให้
way
นิ่ง
and maintain your
นุ่ม
mind
สบาย
to be still
ด้วยบริกร
and
รมภาว
soft
นา
with a
ใน
mental
ใจว่า
mantra.
สัมมา
Samma Arahang.
สัมมา
Samma Arahang.
สัมมา
Samma Arahang.
ภาวนาไปไม่ช้าไม่เร็วนักในระดับ
Recite it
สบายใจ
mentally, not too slowly
ภาว
and
นา
not
ไป
too
อย่าง
fast.
สบาย
Do
ๆ
it
โดย
comfortably.
ให้เสียงของคำภาวนา
Let the mental
ไหล
sound
ออกมาจากในกลางท้อง
of the mantra rise up
มา
from
จาก
the
ที่ฐานที่
center
7
of your stomach, from the 7
สัมมา
base.
อรหัง
Samma Arahang.
สัมมา
Samma Arahang.
สัมมา
Samma Arahang.
ภาวนาไปอย่างสบาย ใจปลื้มปลื้ม
Do it comfortably
ใจเป็นสุขสงบ
with a cheerful mind,
ภาวนา
happy and
ทุก
peaceful
ครั้งที่
mind.
ภาวนาสัมมาอรหัง
Every time you recite Samma Arahang,
นึกถึงภาพบริกรรม
you must not forget the visualization that you're familiar with.
จะเป็นดวงใส
It could be a clear sphere
ใส
or a clear Buddha
สีทอง
image
หรืออะไรก็แล้วแต่ก็ได้
or golden color.
เอาอย่างใดอย่างหนึ่ง
Just pick
แต่ว่าเรา
one.
นึกอย่างหนึ่งแล้วก็ไปเห็นอีกอย่างหนึ่งก็ไม่เป็นไร
But if the other image comes up, that's okay. For example, if you're visualizing a clear diamond, but then you see a Buddha image,
เราจะ
it's
เริ่มต้น
okay.
ภาพบริกรรมนิมิตอย่างไหนก็ได้
You can start with any image.
ฝึกหยุดแรกนี่ให้ได้นะลูกนะ
Practice the first stop well.
ใจนิ่ง
Take it easy with a still and soft mind.
ถ้าเราทำถูกหลักวิชาดังกล่าว
If you do it the right way, like mentioned before,
ไม่ฟังผ่านไปเนี่ย
don't overlook it.
มันจะมีจุดหนึ่งที่
There will be a
ใจ
point
เรานิ่ง
that your mind
เริ่ม
is still, starting to
ต
be
อนนิ่ง
still.
เนี่ย
Once it's
เรา
still,
มีความรู้สึกว่าตัวเรา
you
เริ่ม
feel that your
โล่ง
body is
เริ่
light,
มตัวเบาๆ
spacious,
เริ่มสบายๆ
weightless, comfortable.
ใจเราเกลี้ยงเกลี้ยง
The mind
รู้
is
สึกว่าเรา
clean.
ชอบอารมณ์
You
นี้
feel happy with this
อ
feeling.
ยากอยู่ตรงนี้ไปเรื่อย
You want to stay at this
ๆ
point
นิ่งได้อย่างนี้ได้
for a long time. Once your mind is still like
ตรงนี้
this,
แล้วก็นิ่งต่อไปเฉย
when
ๆ
this
เดี๋ยวภาพมันก็
happens,
จะชัด
just
ขึ้
keep
นมา
still. Further, the image will
เปลี่ยน
get
สภา
clearer
วะ
or changed.
ความรู้สึกหยาบๆที่ร่างกายเรา
The crude feeling of your
ละ
body
เอียด
will transform to a more refined
กาย
condition,
หยาบ
like being free from the crude physical body and
จะ
blend
กลายมา
in
เป็นอา
with
กา
the
ศ
atmosphere,
เรา
like you're part
ตัว
of
โล่
the
ง
air.
ว่างๆแล้วก็หาย
You feel spaciousness, body
สิ่งที่เรา
disappearing.
ทำคือ
What you
นิ่ง
do
อย่างเดิม
is keep
ไป
still
เรื่อยๆก็ไม่ว่าอะไร
continuously.
มันจะเกิดขึ้นแล้วก็นิ่ง
It doesn't matter what happens, just keep
หยุด
still.
นิ่งนี่แหละจะเป็นตัวสำเร็จ
Stopping your mind is a success to attain Dhamma,
กายที่เราเคยได้ยิน
to attain Dhammakaya that you have
ซึ่ง
heard
มี
about,
อยู่ในตัวของเรา
which is within your body,
โดยมีจุดเริ่มต้นที่ศูนย์
with the beginning point at the 7 base at the center of the body.
ตรงนี้สำคัญ
So this position of the 7 base is very
ยืน
important.
ขึ้นกับที่
It's the same
สัมมา
position
สัมพุทธเจ้าทุกพระองค์
that every
หรือ
Buddha,
พระบรมโพธิสัตว์ทุกท่าน
every Bodhisattva,
เมื่อใจท่านมาหยุดนิ่งอยู่ตรงนี้
once his mind was still at this point,
ท่านก็จะหลุดล่อนเข้าไปสู่ภายในจนกระทั่ง
his mind
รู้อนุตตร
fell
สัมมา
within the
สัมพุท
body
ธญาณ
until he
เป็น
attained
พระสัมมา
enlightenment
สัมพุทธเจ้า
to be a
ทุกพระอง
Lord
ค์ก็ใช้
Buddha.
วิธีนี้ทั้งหมด
Every
เป็น
Buddha
วิธี
used
ทุ
the
กอย่าง
same
ปล่อยทุก
method,
สิ่งนิ่งอย่างเดียว
that is, abandoning
ทิ้ง
everything
แม้
and
ก
be
ระทั่ง
still
ชี
only,
วิต
abandoning even
คือ
his
ทิ้งหมด
life,
เลยทั้งชีวิต
letting
ใจก็
go
หลุดเข้าไปสู่ข้างใน
of the whole of his life,
ดิ่ง
and
ไป
the
เรื่
mind
อยๆ
fell
จนกระทั่ง
within,
บรรลุอนุตตร
being
สัมมา
still
สัมพุทธ
further
ญา
and
ณ
further until he
เป็น
attained
สัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้า
enlightenment, being a Lord Buddha.
ทุกพระองค์เหมือนกันหมดเลย
Every
บรร
Buddha
ลุ
did
แล้ว
the
ท่านก็
same
กลับ
thing.
มาสอนประสา
Once
ว
he
ก
attained enlightenment,
ให้ได้
he
ทำ
taught
ตาม
his
ท่าน
disciples to
แล้ว
follow
ก็
the practice,
มีพระสาวกบรรลุธรรมตามท่าน
and there were so many
มากมาย
disciples attaining
ตามแต่กำ
the
ลัง
same
บารมีของ
level
แต่ละท่านในพระสาวกท่านนั้น
or different levels depending
บาง
on
ก็เป็นพระอ
their
รหันต์
individual perfections.
บางก็เป็นพระ
Some
อนาคามี
attained
บาง
arahantship,
ก็เป็นพระ
some
สกทา
attained
คามี
anakami, some
บาง
attained
ก็เป็นพระโสดา
pasakathakami, some
บางก็
attained
เป็นโคตภู
pasodaban,
บุคคล
some
คือ
attained
เห็นพระ
kotapu,
ธรรมกายตลอดเวลา
that
ห
is
น้าตัก
seeing
5 วา
Dhammakaya all the time, less than 5 wa
ถ้า
in
บาง
breadth
บุค
and
คล
height.
มีฌานก็ถึงกายอรูป
Some
พรหม
attained
อรูปพรหม
jhana,
เป็นต้นนี้นะจ๊ะ
But the method was the same thing. Therefore, stopping the mind at the 7 days at the center of the body is important. You'll be free from life sufferings. You'll attain the great bliss when your mind stops here. You'll be free from bad consequences once your mind stops here. You'll be free from defilements, being free from the cycle of life when the mind stops here. Therefore, stopping the mind at these 7 days is very important for every life, especially mankind. The main goal is to still your mind so that you can be free from all sufferings, to attain the inner refuge, the true refuge, and to attain Nirvana. This is the main purpose of a man's life. Therefore, stopping the mind is very important, that every one of us must pay attention to it. Stop your mind at this point. Once your mind stops here, you gain the freedom, falling to the center within, to be free from sorrow and life sufferings, and to attain the true happiness, to be free from darkness to the brightness. Because normally you see only darkness when you close your eyes, but once you attain it, you can see the light. And being free from ignorance, you can see the inner light, seeing different images of Dhamma within Dhamma, body within body. You be free from ignorance and to gain the true knowledge of life. You be free from ignorance and you gain the true knowledge through the true insight. Therefore, stopping the mind, the most venerable Luang Pu said that it was extremely important that every one of us must give importance to this matter together with living your life. This is the right method of being born as a human, to know about the Dhammakaya knowledge. So stop your mind softly at the center of your body. Maintain your mind with the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang continuously. So for the remaining time, maintain your mind to be still. Let us meditate in silence for now.
จะได้พร้อมใจกันประกอบพิธีบูชาข้าวพระกันนะจ๊ะ
Let us proceed with food offering to the Lord Buddha's ceremony. Sit with your palms together in the prayer position and recite the words together.
อุปภาคณมการังกะโรมาเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธรัตนะพุทธรัตนะธัมมรัตนะธัมมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะสังฆรัตนะญาณรัตนะญาณรัตนะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารวม
We
ใจ
all unite to worship with flowers and fragrance to the great Buddhas in the past, innumerable of them, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the past, innumerable of them,
รัตนะพุทธรัตนะธัมมรัตนะธัมมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะสังฆรัตนะญาณรัตนะญาณรัตนะข้าพระพุทธเจ้า
we all unite to worship with flowers and fragrance to the great Buddhas in the present time, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the present time,
รัตนะพุทธรัตนะธัมมรัตนะธัมมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะสังฆรัตนะญาณรัตนะญาณรัตนะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารว
we
ม
all unite to worship with flowers and fragrance to the great Buddhas in the future time, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the future time,
มังสุปะพยัญชนะสุปะพยัญชนะสัมปันนังสัมปันนังสาลีนังสาลีนังโภชนังโภชนังพุทธกังวะรังพุทธกังวะรังพุทธัสสะพุทธัสสะธัมมัสสะธัมมัสสะสังคัสสะสังคัสสะนิยาเทมะนิยาเทมะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารวม
we
ใจ
all unite to offer a meal to the Buddhas, both main course and dessert, to the great Buddhas,
พุทธรัตนะธัมมรัตนะธัมมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะสังฆรัตนะญาณรัตนะญาณรัตนะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารวม
we
ใจ
all unite to offer a meal to the Buddhas, both main course and dessert, to the great Buddhas in the past, innumerable of them, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the past, innumerable of them,
รัตนะพุทธรัตนะธัมมรัตนะธัมมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะสังฆรัตนะญาณรัตนะญาณรัตนะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารวม
we
ใจ
all unite to offer a meal to the Buddhas, both main course and dessert, to the great Buddhas in the present time, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the present time,
พุทธรัตนะธรรมรัตนะ
ธรรมรัตนะ
สังฆรัตนะ
สังฆรัตนะ
ญาณรัตนะ
ญาณรัตนะ
ข้าพระพุทธเจ้ารว
We
มใจ
all unite to offer meal to the Buddhas, both main course and dessert, to the great Buddhas in the future time. Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha in the future time. May the merit that all of us earn from this offering help to destine all of us to benefit, to be joyous, to succeed in the path and fruit of Nibbana at this moment in time. May all of these become the foundation of Nibbana.
เมื่อเรากล่าวคำบูชาข้าวพระเสร็จเรียบร้อย
Once we have recited the food offering to the Buddhas, let us close our eyes and meditate
แล้วก็รวมใจไปหยุดนิ่ง
and unite our
ๆ
minds
ศูนย์กลางกาย
softly
ฐานที่7ในใจ
at the 7 base at the center of the body,
ซึ่งอยู่ในกลางท้องของเราในระดับที่
which is in the middle
เนื่องจาก
of your stomach,
สองนิ้วมือ
2 finger widths above
อย่า
the navel.
เบาๆสบายๆ
Place it gently and comfortably.
ท่องเบาๆนะจ๊ะ
You must do it
ส
gently
บาย
and comfortably.
ๆให้ใจใสๆใจเย็น
Make your
ๆ
mind clear and
ให้
cool.
สนิท
Once your mind stops
จะ
completely
ส่ง
there,
เข้าไปสู่ภายใน
it will fall to the center within,
และกระดวงธรรมเกิดขึ้นมา
and a Dhamma sphere will rise up.
ใส
You see a clear sphere,
ๆเห็นกายในกายซ้อนๆกันอยู่
seeing body within body overlapping each other,
เช่นกายมนุษย์ละเอียดกายทิพย์กายรูปภพกายรูปภพ
like celestial being,
จะซ้อนๆ
celestial body,
หลุดไปทีละ
body
กาย
within
ทีละ
body,
กาย
attaining each
กาย
body
ถึงกายธรรม
until reaching the Dhamma body,
ที่มีลักษณะองค์พระที่สวยงามมาก
You sit in the shape of very beautiful Buddha image
ปางสมาธิ
with lotus bud at the top knots
การ
in sitting
เป็น
meditation
สมาธิ
posture.
กายนะจ๊ะ
Every inner body
พอหยุดนิ่งก็จะเข้าถึงอย่างนี้ละ
is in the sitting meditation posture. You'll attain the clear Buddha image.
ถ้าเรานิ่งต่อไปก็จะเห็นองค์พระในองค์พระ
Keep still further and you see Buddha image within Buddha image continuously.
จะเป็นพระแก้วใสๆคือกายจะเป็นแก้วล้วน
The body is clear as
ๆ
crystal,
เหมือนกับเพชร
as clear as diamond,
นะจ๊ะ
or even clearer,
คูณ10 เท่า100 เท่าพันเท่า
10 times, 100 times,
ไม่เท่าไหร่
1,000 times.
ใส
All the
ๆ
bodies are clear,
ตัวใหญ่ขึ้นไปเรื่อย
bigger and bigger.
ๆแต่สำหรับผู้มาใหม่ที่
But for the beginners
ใจยังหยุดนิ่งไม่สนิท
who cannot
ก็ไม่เป็นไรนะจ๊ะ
stop their minds completely, it's
เราทำใจ
okay.
ให้เป็นสุขสงบเย็น
Just feel that your mind is cool, clean,
นิ่ง
and
ๆ
clear, being still
ทำ
softly.
ความรู้สึกไปก่อนเมื่อ
Just feel it that way
เรา
for
ยังไม่
now
เข้าถึงนะจ๊ะ
because you haven't attained it yet.
ตัวเราขยาย
Just feel as if your body is
เต็ม
expanding,
ห้อง
filling the
เต็ม
room,
สภา
filling the Dhammakaya hall,
เต็มวัด
filling
ข
the
ยายไป
temple,
เรื่อย
and getting bigger and bigger
ๆเท่าที่เราจะทำได้
that you can
ทำความรู้สึกได้
imagine.
นะจ๊ะ
Just feel it
จ
like
น
this
สุด
for
ขอบ
now,
ฟ้าเลย
expanding until
รู้สึกอย่าง
the
นั้น
edge
ไปก่อน
of the
ใจ
sky
นิ่งนุ่มอยู่ภายใน
so that your mind is still within your body.
กายเลยจ้ะ
Just be still at the
สมมุติ
center
ว่า
of
ใจ
your
หยุดนิ่ง
body.
ได้ในระดับหนึ่งแล้ว
For the ones who
เห็
can
นแสง
stop
สว่าง
your minds at one
ดว
level,
งเห็น
seeing
กาย
the
เห็น
bright
พระ
light, seeing the Buddha
ก็หยุด
image,
นิ่งไปตามสภาวะธรรมที่
just
เรา
keep
เป็น
still
จ้ะ
further.
ยิ่งหยุดยิ่งนิ่งยิ่งดิ่งไม่หยุดไม่ยั้งเลย
The more the mind is
ยิ่ง
still,
ทำยิ่งใสสว่าง
the more the mind travels within.
กายภายในยิ่งใสสว่าง
The inner bodies are clear and
อง
bright.
ค์พระก็ยิ่งใส
The
ส
Buddha
ว่าง
images are clear and bright.
แล้วก็นึกน้อมเอาเครื่องไทยธรรมนะจ๊ะ
And place the food
ด
offering,
อกไม้ธูปเทียนอาหารหวานข้าว
flowers, fragrance, main course, and
ที่ตั้ง
dessert
อยู่ข้างหน้าเราเนี่ย
in front of you.
นึกน้อมเอาไว้ตรงกลาง
Place it at the center of the
จุดที่
body,
สบายที่มีความสุข
at the comfort point, the point of
ถ้ามา
happiness.
ใหม่ยังทำไม่เป็นก็
For the
นึก
beginners,
น้อมเอาภาพ
just
เครื่อง
feel
ไทย
that
ธรรมอาหารหวาน
the
ข้าวอยู่กลาง
image of the food
จุด
offering
ที่ส
is
บาย
at
ของ
the
เราก่อน
center
นะจ๊ะ
of your body,
ถ้าผู้ที่ทำเป็นแล้วก็ง่าย
at the
มี
comfort
แต่
point.
เครื่องไทยธรรม
For
เท่า
the
ที่
ones who can do it, it will
ควา
be
มเห็น
easy
ของ
for
เรา
you,
เขาถึง
depending on the refinement of your
เช่นเห็น
mind.
ดวงชัดแค่ไหนก็จะเห็นไทยธรรมชัดขนาดนั้น
You
เห็น
can
กาย
see the
ภาย
food
ในชัด
offering as
แค่ไหน
clear as
เป็น
the
ไทย
inner
ธรรม
body that you see.
ชัดขนาดนั้นนะจ๊ะหรือเห็นองค์พระได้ชัดใสสว่าง
Or you can see the clear image of the Buddha.
เครื่องไทยธรรมอา
The
หาร
food
หวานข้าวดอก
offering
ไม้ธูปเทียน
will be as clear as that as
ก็จะ
well.
ชัดใสสว่างเหมือนกันอยู่ในกลางถ้ากลางองค์พระ
At the center of the Buddha image,
ไทยธรรม
expanding,
ก็จะขยายตามส่วน
the food offering will expand accordingly.
ใจเรายิ่งหยุดยิ่งนิ่งก็ยิ่งดิ่ง
The more your mind can stop, the further
กลาง
it
องค์พ
falls
ระ
inward
ในองค์
at
พ
the
ระ
center of the Buddha image,
การบูชา
one
การ
after the
นมัส
other.
การ
The food offering to the Lord Buddha
นะจ๊ะ
is to bring the crude food offering,
ข้าวที่ตั้งอยู่
flowers, fragrance, main course, and dessert in front of you
เอามากลั่นให้ละเอียดให้บริ
to
สุทธิ์
purify it,
เท่า
to be
ส
more
ภาวะธรรม
refined,
จนทั้งละเอียดถึง
the same as the refinement of
กาย
your
วิ
Dhamma
อายตนะนิพพาน
condition until
ถึงจะน้อม
it's
เอา
as
ไทยธรรม
clear
ไปถวายเป็นพุทธ
as
บู
the
ชา
one
แด่พระธรรมกายของพระสัมมา
as the Dhammakaya bodies of the
พระอร
Buddhas
หันต์ทั้งหลาย
in Nibbana, as well as
ที่
all the
ผ่าน
Arahants
นานมาแล้วเนี่ยดับทุกขันธ์ถอดทุกกายออกเหลือ
the
แค่
countless
กาย
number
ของ
of
พระ
them
กับผลเป็นต้นหน้าตัก20 วาสูง20 วาใส
in the shape of
บริสุทธิ์
Buddha image, 20 wa in
จบ
breadth
สู่
and height,
ไม่
very clear
อ
and
ายตนะ
pure,
นิพพาน
falling to the center to
ส
Nibbana
วยบรมสุขไม่หยุดนิ่งเข้าไปสู่ภาย
with
ใน
total
ไม่ท้อถอย
bliss.
นับพระองค์ไม่ถ้วนเลย
Countless number of them,
เต็มไปหมด ท่านจะเป็นเนื้อนาบุญให้กับเราทั้งหลาย
they are our merit field.
ซึ่งผู้ที่จะถวายอย่างนี้ได้ต้องคล่องแคล่วเชี่ยวชาญ
For the ones who can
ในวิ
offer
ชา
food to
ธรรม
them,
กายอย่างจะนับจับประมา
must
ณไม่
be
ได้
experts in
ดังนั้น
Dhammakaya
เมื่อเรา
knowledge.
ยังไปไม่ถึงตรงนั้น
So when we
การ
cannot
กราบ
do
อา
it,
ราธนา
we have to
มา
humbly
บูชา
invite
จาร
the
ย์
great
ท่าน
master,
มีพระเดชคุณหลวงปู่พระผู้ปรับมร
the
ดก
most venerable Luang Pu, the Mara
การ
vanquisher,
ให้คนนึกดู
the two
มา
master
รัตนาอุบาสิ
nuns,
กาทองสุขสำแดง
Maharatana Ubasika Janphon Nok Yung, and
ท่าน
Maharatana
ผู้เชี่ยวชา
Ubasika
ญใน
Thong
วิ
Suk
ชา
Samdang
ถวา
Pan.
ยตั้งแต่
They
ส
are
มัยยังเป็น
experts
ม
in
นุษย์
Dhammakaya knowledge, even
เมื่อ
when they were alive.
บนสวรรค์ยันดุสิตในวงบุญพิเศษแล้วเนี่ย
Now they're in
กายท่านก็
Dusitburi
รับสภาวะเป็น
Their bodies
เทวบุตรเป็นพระ
were adjusted to be
มากทีเดียวเราต้องไปกราบอาราธนา
male celestial beings. So we humbly invite them
ประกอบวิชาธรรมกาย
to carry out
น้อมนำ
Dhammakaya
ไม้
knowledge,
ทูปเทียนอาหารหวานข้าวนี้
to bring the food
ไป
offering
ถวายเป็นพุทธบูชา
to offer
กายของพระพุทธเจ้าพระอรหันต์
to Dhammakaya bodies of the Buddhas and
ที่มีอยู่ใน
Arahants
อายตนะนิพพาน
in Nibbana,
พระองค์มีถ้วน
countless number of them
นั่งสงบนิ่งลง
sitting peacefully
อยู่ในอายตนะนิพพาน
in Nibbana,
ไม่มีอะไรกำบัง
nothing to conceal
อาย
them.
ตนะนิพพานนะเอาเป็นภาษาพันธุ์พุทธเจ้าก็จะมีพระสาวกล้อมรอบ
With Sapanyu Buddhas, with disciples around them,
แต่ล้วนเป็นกายธรรมทั้งสิ้น
they all in Dhamma bodies.
ต่างแต่ขนาดและพระรัศมี
The difference is the auras
ที่
and the sizes, depending on each individual's perfections. They're all there,
ไม่ทั่วนเลยนับอสงไขยพระองค์ไม่ทั่วน
countless number of them.
พระอาราธนามหาปุญญาจารย์ทุกท่าน
We humbly invite
ที่ท่านขออยู่แล้วรวบ
all the great teachers who are waiting for us. They bring all of us by carrying out Dhammakaya knowledge.
เพราะกายของท่านกายธรรมท่านละเอียด
Because their Dhamma bodies are refined, pure,
กาย
and
ท่าน
big.
ใหญ่มาก
Their bodies are extremely big, clear
ถ้าเรา
Buddha
ละเอียด
images. If we are as refined as they are, we'll see the Buddha image overlapping each other. A great number of them,
เป็นพุทธบูชาบุญก็เกิด
they
ขึ้น
can offer the food
ซึ่งเป็นเจ้าของ
as
ธรรม
homage to the Buddhas, and we receive the merit, the great amount of merit. Is a special merit for the ones with the goal of going to the utmost of Dhamma.
ก็จะได้บุญพิเศษนี้
We will receive this special merit
ก็ทับทวีไปเรื่อย
and they increase it even more.
ๆแล้วก็เอาบุญนี้เนี่ยมาเชื่อมติดทุก
And take this merit to link with all of our
บุ
bodies.
ญญาวิสันดานก็เกิด
The merit line
ใส
will occur clear
ดวง
and pure
ใสติดกลางกาย
to be in the shape of a clear sphere at the center of our body.
ลักษณะปณิพพาน
And they
เอาบุญนี้
humbly invite
สายสมบัติ
the great Buddhas
เราเชื่อมบุญเชื่อม
to link the wealth
แก้
line
วิบากกรรมวิบากมาอุปสรรค
and to rectify our bad consequences in our lives,
ให้หนักเป็นเบาเบาเป็นหายร้ายกลายเป็นดี
to be less in
กา
degree,
รสร้างบารมีที่ดี
to have
ตามตัว
good things to pursue perfections and to follow them until the utmost of Dhamma,
แข็งแรงอายุยืนยาว
so that we have long
ส
life,
ร้างบารมีเป็นนาน
healthy, being able to pursue perfections for a long time, to have a lot of wealth,
ไว้สร้างมหาทานบารมีมีคุณ
to pursue perfections,
แตกฉาน
to have great characteristics,
ต่างหลาก
to gain wisdom
มรรคผลนิพพานวิชา
in worldly and in Dhamma,
เกิด
to attain Dhammakaya,
ชาติได้
to be able to recollect our past lives,
เยาว์วัย
to see Dhamma when we're young,
เรื่อยไป
and to pursue
อย่างส
perfections
บายอย่างง่ายได้
with comfort and ease.
สร้างกันตั้งแต่เกิดเรื่อยไปเลย
We can pursue perfection
สัน
since
ดอนสร้างกันตั้งแต่เกิด
we were born
จนกระทั่งหมดอายุไขให้
until the last day of our life.
ทุกภพทุกชาติ
So we have this life plan in every lifetime until the utmost of Dhamma.
วิบากกรรมต่างๆวิบากมากับบุญเนี่ยไปตัดรอน
The merit will cut down the bad consequences.
ปัจจุบันชาติกำลังสร้างบารมีอยู่ก็ให้
We are pursuing perfections in our present life.
เชื่อม
so they can link the wealth line so that we have prosperous life, to be successful in life, in work and business, to be great millionaires supporting Dhammakaya knowledge, to be free from debts, and to have endless wealth to pursue perfections, to have cool family, Dhammakaya family, good example to mankind, to be away from fools, and to be close to the wise ones, and to be successful miraculously in worldly and Dhamma matters, to be able to pursue perfections easily. We are the owners of the merit. We must stop our mind softly, make wishes when the merit is occurring. With a still mind, make your wishes now. Purifying your mind to be still continuously while the great teachers are carrying out the food offering for us. So let us continue to meditate in silence for the remaining time.
สัพเพพุทธาภลปตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนรักขังพันธามิสัพพโสเตอัตลัทธาสุขิตาวิรุณาพุทธศาสเนอโรคาสุขิตาโหทัสหสัพเพยาติภิสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสทธาโสธีภวันตุเตสา
Sadhu. We now request for the remains of offerings by saying Say Sang Mangkalang Yajama together.
เสสังมังคลังยาจามะ
ลำดับต่อไปเป็นพิธีถวายภัตตาหารเป็นสังฆทาน
Next, we will have the ceremony to offer midday meal to the monastic community. The offering saying will be led by our representatives from the community.
ชุติมนต์บุญสูงพระผู้มีพระภาคเจ้าตรัสว่า
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord Buddha once said that the virtuous ones usually practice generosity by providing fine food and beverage regularly to those who practice celibacy. By offering to monks, it is said that you offer 5 qualities of life, including longevity, fine complexion, good health, strength, and intelligence. The giver will also receive those 5 qualities in return. Dear all patrons, merit alone can be our refuge. Thus, please utter the verses for the offering of a midday meal to the monastic community together.
บุญเท่านั้นที่เป็นที่พึ่งของพวกเราทั้งหลาย ดังนั้นขอเรียนเชิญทุกท่านพึงตั้งใจกล่าวคำถวายภัตตาหารเป็นสังฆทานโดยพร้อมเพรียงกันนะครับหันธรรมยังพุทธัสสะภะคะวะโตอุปภาคณมการังกะโรมะเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
อิมานิมะยังพันเต
พัตตานิ
ภัตตานิ
สัปปริวารานิ
สัปปริวารานิ
ภิกขุสังคัสสะ
ภิกขุสังคัสสะ
โอโนชยามะ
โอโนชยามะ
สาธุโนพันเต
สาธุโนพันเต
ภิกขุสังโฆ
ภิกขุสังโฆ
อิมานิ
อิมานิ
พัตตานิ
ภัตตานิ
สัปปริวารานิ
สัปปริวารานิ
ปฏิคันหาตุ
ปฏิคันหาตุ
อัมหากัง
อัมหากัง
ทีฆรตัง
ทีฆรตัง
อิตายะ
อิตายะ
สุขายะ
สุขายะ
นิพพานายะจะ
นิพพานายะจะ
ข้าแต่พระภิกษุสงฆ์
Venerable monks, all of us would like to offer food and drink together with other offerings to the monastic community. May the monastic community accept this meal together with other offerings from all of us for the benefit, happiness, and attainment of Nibbana to all of us forevermore.
สาธุตั้งใจกรวดน้ำอุ
Be
ทิศ
prepared to share the merit and receive the blessing from the monks. Unite your mind to be still at the center of the merit sphere, which is a bright sphere at the seven base at the center of the body. Place your mind gently at the center of that until the merit sphere expands, and think of all the people you intend to share the merit with, be they deceased or alive, people you owe gratitude to, your parents, grandparents, ancestors, teachers, relatives, friends, all the loved ones, including your guardian angel, the wholesome celestial beings, and the people you have done wrong with in the past. Let it be forgiveness to each other and receive the blessing from the monks.
ยะถาวาริวหาปุราปริปุเรนติสาครังเอวะเมวะอิโตทินังเปตานังอุปกปติอิชิตังปฏิตังตุมหังคิปเมวะสมิจฉตุสัพเพปุเรนตุสังกปาจันโทปนรโสยถามณิโชติรโสยะถาสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัฏวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัฏวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัฏวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสิลิสเนจังวุนภาปจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมวันกันติอายุวันโนสุขังอาลังสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะพุทธรัตนังธัมมรัตนังสังฆรัตนังตินังรัตนานังอานุภาเวนะจตุราสีติสหัสธัมมังขันธานุภาเวนะปิตกัตตยานุภาเวนะชินสาวกานุภาเวนะสัพเพเตโรคาสัพเพเตพยาสัพเพเตอันตรายาสัพเพเตอุปัฏฐวาสัพเพเต ทุนนิมิตตาสัมเพเตอวมังคลาวินาสันตุอายุวันทโกธนวัฏโกสิริวันทโกยสวันทโกพลวันทโกวันนวันทโกสุขวันทโกโหตุสัมปทาทุกขโรคพยาเวราโสกาสัตุจุปัตถวาเนกาอันตรายาปิวินาสันตุจเตชะสาชยสินทิทานังลาภังโสทิภาคยังสุขังอลังสิริอายุจวันโนจะโพคังวุนทิจยสวาสตวาสาจะอายุจะชีวสิทธิภวันตุเตภวันตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสสัทธาสุทธิภวันตุเตภวันตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพธรรมานุภาเวนัสสัทธาสุทธิภวันตุเตภวันตุสัพพมังคลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุเวนัสสัทธาสุทธิภวันตุเต
สาธุ Let us pay homage to the triple gem together.
อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควา
อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภควา
พุทธังภควันตังอภิวาเทมิ
พุทธังภวันตังอภิวาเทมิ
Bow. Putto Menato. The Buddha is our refuge.
สวากขาโตภควตาธัมโม
สวากขาโตภควตาธัมโม
ธัมมังนัมสสามิ
ธัมมังนัมสสามิ
Bow. Thammo Menato. The Dhamma is our refuge.
สุปฏิปันโนภควโตสหาวกสังโฆ
สุปฏิปันโนภควโตสาวกสังโฆ
สังฆังนะมามิ
สังฆังนะมามิ
Bow. Sankho Menato. The Sangha is our refuge. May I invite everyone to pay respect to the presiding venerable and the monastic community together. Bow. 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 May all the children of most venerable Long Pus, Long Pos, and Kunyais, and the great pursuit of perfections with your families, attendants, both in Thailand and overseas, all over the world, be happy and prosperous. May your all good wishes come true. May you be free from sorrow, life sufferings. May you have long life to pursue perfections for a long time, to attain Dhammakaya easily, to have endless wealth, to be with you in every lifetime, and to follow the great master, to pursue perfections until the utmost of Dhamma forevermore. Sadhu.
เรียนเชิญทุกท่าน
May I invite everyone to pay homage to the Buddha image together. Bow. 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 Venerables, reverends, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of morning session of English translation broadcast live from Dhammakaya Temple in Thailand. We would like to thank you for your participation. I'm Suriporn Vanitvetin from the translation team. Have a peaceful day.
อนุโมทนาในมหากุศลผลบุญที่ท่านได้คำจุนพระพุทธศาสนาสร้างบารมีสมที่ได้เกิดมามนุษย์เทวาอนุโมทนากุศลที่ท่านทำ